I mean, you gotta ask the innkeeper how many rooms are available. Sherlock's like, we kind of need our DM.
Well, we can skip ahead and figure that out, because it's either we're all gonna room in the same room or we're gonna get like 2 or 3 bedrooms and have to double up.
My character could sleep on a couch. He wouldn't care.
Lizzie?
Yes?
I think the cut was a bad idea.
She's just gonna like kind of shake her head. Yeah, can you just at least warn us all first before you do that? Give us some time to be prepared before you just go and decide to put your blood on things.
Is this in an area between with where y'all are like in a different room, or like are we all?
No.
Okay.
Are we still walking there?
We're still walking there.
Yeah, since we're waiting for Porkins to get back
because the first time got that giant skeleton.
Yeah,
we survived, which is great, but still. And then the second time you disappeared, that scared the crap out of me.
It all worked out. If anything, it got the fuzz off our backs.
Well, Lizzie, I need you to watch the next time it happens.
I will, but you have to warn me first. Okay? You don't warn me, I'm gonna freak out. What if you disappear again or something? At least if I know you're doing it, I can pay more close attention.
And I
can able to control yourself.
Maybe. I might need someone to stop me.
That's what I'm here for.
But even still, I don't know if it was the first or if it was the second. But the wound still healed much quicker than it should have. And I almost feel like the length of invisibility depends on how long the wound is open.
But you didn't go invisible the first time you did that.
No, I think it's related to the arcane symbol that is around the sigil.
That's what she was just about to say.
This one was different. But it was still the same sigil. It was still the dragon one.
What worries me is both times you decided to cut your hand without thinking.
I don't know nothing about no dragons.
I mean, last time it was the only way to get admittance was to waken the slumbering dragon. And oftentimes, in order to wake something, particularly when it comes to death or revitalization, you know that takes blood.
Revitalization. That's my area of expertise. That doesn't take any blood, dear.
It does in some rituals. Sometimes you have to offer more than you thought you would.
So did you share with the group that you thought whatever the creature is doing the killing is using the sigil? Or did you just think that to yourself?
I said that I think the creature's using it to go invisible.
She probably said that out loud absentmindedly.
Yeah, out loud absentmindedly. Kind of muttered it.
So you would have heard it.
Yeah. I was just thinking if that's the case, we would have seen perhaps a trail of blood. Or some residue.
It depends if he's using magic or not.
Yeah, no. Arrow is right. If he's using blood to keep the sigil powered, there would have been some semblance. But all that we found was the phosphorate powder on the wall. I didn't see anything on the ground. I still wonder what he's doing with the organs, though. What use could they have?
My character just be like, it's absolutely disgusting. Doing that to a woman.
But still, you were smooth with those authorities.
Yeah, call it an occupational hazard.
I think the average person has lied their way through things before.
Yeah, but I'm running on 12 years? 12 years of practice?
I'm back.
Welcome back. We've just been walking to the inn.
Oh, okay.
While you were gone.
When we arrive at the inn,
Also, another thing I like to do at the end of my sessions. Are there any questions, concerns, or things I feel I did good or need to work on?
I think you did great.
I had a lot of fun fooling the cops. And I was like, oh, London. Easy. Got it.
I think my only concern is when your mic cuts out and then we don't hear portions.
I
have a tendency to react before really realizing that your mic may have cut out for portions of it.
Well, is there a way you can get the mic closer to your mouth? Maybe to like.
Dude, it's right now as it
Turn
is.
up
It's
the
like on my
sensitivity.
mouth.
He's eating it. Nom 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 nom.
Well,
nom.
so
Maybe I think your mic is muted.
also
through
the
your
issue
Go Explain.
When you
is
speak like a British person, you speak softer. Stop speaking like a fucking cunt and actually have some voice-sterity.
He's using
Wow.
he's using voices, baby, to be
know,
unique and
but it's like-
interesting.
You can do British accents while also not speaking like you're trying to talk to somebody in a whisper.
But, I
Well,
mean,
it
my
was the
character mumbled.
character.
I need you to be a dungeon master, not be my daddy. All right.
Oh,
Okay,
my.
it's how he talks. He's not overly boisterous. And I was kind of doing a British accent. I wasn't trying too hard. Like I don't do accents very well. So I was just kind of going with it like a British light accent, I guess. No, I could drop the sensitivity a little bit so that it picks up more. But I don't know if you guys would hear my fan or like Shannon in the background or whatever, so I was just trying to be more polite.
Well, we can always test it and see how it goes.
Yeah, if the background noise is just too much, I could always just fix it. But
We'll do it live.
outside of that, well, I mean, was like, is the story so far interesting? Like the fight, was it fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was great having my joke fall completely flat on the ground. Like the spell didn't even work. I was going for a I'm gonna tell a really bad joke and only that one guy is gonna find it uncontrollably funny.
Group portions of humor. Check.
It was funny. I liked it. That whole idea was really good, but the skeletons, they're commanded. They're not. They're
Right.
like almost inanimate objects.
Right. But like I think it was even funnier that it didn't even work. It didn't like
Even if anything, Dracula's sitting in his castle right now, going.
Well, that reminded me of one of the games I played. A girl that was also playing a bard did that same thing. She did Tasha's hideous laughter to a bunch of plants, and the DM's like, "They don't have ears. They can't hear you."
I just want to know before next session, for the rooms that we get at the inn, is it one per person? Is it
It'll
doubling
be
up?
one per person,
One per person.
unless you want specifically like.
Do Lizzie
to
and
double up
Izzy
with
share a
somebody.
room?
Lizzie and Izzy are going to share a room because Lizzie is so concerned about her sister right now, cutting
Yeah.
her hand and putting blood on sigils.
Well, then Lizzie would see that Izzy has a very hard time sleeping and has the shakes throughout the night.
And Lizzie will be there to comfort her.
Ishi will stay with Mary, and he'll just sit in the corner
and
like with his legs crossed.
in that case,
you
Porkins, I think I'm gonna have to roll to see because he would sense the tremoring of the bed moving.
Yeah.
And then
It's
Eric
not
could
what you
probably
think.
stay with us if he wanted to, or have his own room.
Oh, also something you guys realize when you get to this inn, it's not just an inn.
Oh joy, what is it?
It's also a brothel.
Oh.
Now we're definitely sharing rooms.
Wait, I think Izzy wants her own room. What a way to get through the night.
Era, where will you be sleeping?
I probably have my own room.
My character would think that this is a disgusting establishment and there's much better ways for money to be made.
Yeah, Izzy would appraise every single person that she walked by for usefulness.
Lizzie would be under her breath, kind of muttering prayers for everybody.
Aoki would just be cross-legged in Mary's room.
You
Is
would
that
have
one
no
worth
clue
it?
exactly what's going on, but you'll sense all the vibrations
can
from
smell
all
the
the other
sex.
rooms.
He can
Yeah, he
smell
can-
the sex.
He smells it and he can feel the beds just fucking rhythmically moving.
The lights almost.
Mary will randomly wake up in the middle of the night to see Ishii sitting there with his cross legs, but he's just jerking one out. Actually, no, he has his mask off and just a smile on his face.
Okay, so Porkins, should I see if I have a nightmare, or should I just have
Yeah,
it?
go ahead and give me a roll.
What do you want?
Percentiles.
1d100?
Yeah. Yep, 1d100. Nope, you're good for the night.
Okay. So I wouldn't have anything that would wake me up or cause trouble.
When it comes to Izzy and Lizzie, are you gonna let us know when that happens?
Yes.
'Kay.
I will let you know.
What happens?
Things.
It's tied to their racial backgrounds.
Race. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Don't be surprised if there's things that you don't know about that we're DMing to each other about. Like, feel free to whisper the DM whenever if you wanna like be like I want to kind of work this in or something.
So I'm gonna say probably when we got to the brothel / inn, it's probably a little more well lit. You guys would see that both Lizzie and Izzy look insanely beautiful. Like unordinarily beautiful.
Supermodel to the extreme. Yep.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, I don't see shit.
Yeah. Aoki knows nothing.
Aoki.
Aoki. You know what? It's late.
Blind
11
monk,
o'clock.
aka Toph.
Blind monk. Blind guy. Let's call him the blind, quiet guy.
Blind quiet.
I got nothing else. I still don't know his name.
My character likes him. He's the strong silent type. I like him.
He hasn't
Well, I mean,
proven
I
he
wanted
can
to
kick
play-
ass.
I wanted to play a character that would be kind of easy for me to just like listen to you guys, so I can kind of get the vibe.
But one that could
This will
eventually
be-
like talk and whatnot. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Eventually
Catch the
becomes
pacing.
comfortable enough.
What, baby?
Eventually becomes comfortable enough.
Yeah.
Which is funny since you're
It's like-
doing the whole like Earth thing.
Yeah, well, he does all four actually.
Ah.
And the thing is like he's been isolated for so long that he rarely speaks, prefers gestures and the occasional grunt. So like that's the whole purpose of it as well. He's been so isolated from people, he doesn't really know how to communicate.
Ah.
So him being around Mary is pretty good.
Because Mary communicates almost too much.
What?
Huh?
What did you say? My internet cut out for a
Oh, I
second.
said because Mary communicates almost too much. Granted, he's the bard with high charisma, but
He's supposed to communicate.
exactly.
Okay, so I have a question for the DM.
Okay.
Prestidigitation
Mm-hmm.
does not require vision.
No.
Is Ishi's room close enough for her to cast that spell?
I would say yes.
Wait, what's the spell?
Throughout the night, when she wakes up from a nightmare and needs to have a little pick-me-up,
Mm-hmm.
she is going to make his clothing smell like sulfur.
Fuck does that mean? What the fuck?
That's kind of fucked up.
You're me right now. That's behavior. What the shit? My character saved yours or tried to. Granted, he got her exploded, but still, he heard something, so he attacked. And now you're gonna fucking grief me?
But the thing is,
He
your
only
character
does it
wouldn't
twice.
know. Your character just
Yeah.
suddenly your
The
clothes.
character doesn't know.
This is bullshit.
She only does it twice when she wakes up. But it does last an hour. The smell does.
Character's a fucking asshole.
All right, and my character's just gonna.
Mary is going to smell this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So
yeah.
my
So-
character's gonna smell this and be like, "Oh, buddy, what do you eat? Oh, God." Oh, God, what do you want to cleanse? Cleanses. That's things y'all do, right?
Okay, so seriously, why the fuck are you griefing my character?
She does not like having someone speak in her mind. It brings up bad memories for her. So yes. Although helpful, not helpful.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. She could do worse. So you should be happy that smell is the only thing that's happening.
Meanwhile,
Fuck
I'm
your
just
character.
it's bad.
So mean.
Better hope Ishii don't find out.
He should have a strong
'Cause-
sense of smell,
'Cause
right?
she's gonna need some help, and you know exactly what's gonna start playing. It's that one song by David. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And I'm gonna let her fucking die.
It's a good thing she's got a twin sister. I mean, she knows that you wouldn't have known that it would trigger her, but at the same time, it's a part of her character.
He ain't
So
happy.
I'm sorry, but
she writes fucking like 27 pages for a backstory.
I
Where
don't
it's
know
like,
what you're
if
talking
my
about.
character farted in her general direction, she'd have a vengeance for 7 fucking years.
That's not true.
That's
If you
true.
If you hadn't spoken in her mind, you would have been fine. All right? Would have been fine. Besides, it's a harmless effect. It's
And you
just
don't know,
a
so
smell.
I kind of hope it happens again.
And yeah, you don't know it's her.
Man,
You
it's in a
don't know
chronicle.
the
Dealing with
telepathy
vibrations
happened.
from people getting grounded and pounded, and then having to deal with a mini dwarf in the bed having a seizure. And then
No,
you're
I
gonna
wasn't having a
smell
seizure.
sulfur
No,
for an
no,
hour.
I wasn't having a seizure. Nothing happened. I slept. I slept fine. It was a night. It was a
Okay.
nightmare that could have happened.
One less thing.
I mean,
That's
he
one
would.
less thing.
He'd probably feel the vibrations of Izzy's nightmare, but not know that they're Izzy's.
Probably just thinks it's
Yeah,
more
somebody
sex.
getting fucking pegged with the fist of 1,000 horses.
No, but still, really, baby. You
I'm
don't
gonna
know
make a
it's
spell now
Izzy.
called the Fisting of 1,000 Horses because that just sounds awesome.
You don't know it's Izzy. You don't know what caused it.
I know that.
Yeah. And I am sorry, baby, that it is you, but you triggered her, all right?
Uh-huh.
And I tell you why, but you don't want to know her backstory yet.
Nope, I don't want to know shit.
Exactly. So here are the consequences of one of your actions due to her backstory.
Well, that's gonna suck for Ishii because it's pretty much the only way he communicates.
Yeah. And maybe she'll get over it. You don't know. Maybe she'll be nicer the next time it happens. I mean, the problem is you can't see, so it's not like she can do anything else, all right? She knows you're blind.
Probably that is the
If
best thing for her for that to happen to him because
If he triggers
She
her
just-
and
You
makes
just
him,
start lighting things on fire in that room, man.
I mean things on fire, creepy ass shit crawling around.
you said make
Yeah.
clothes smell. But does that include the mask?
Oh god.
She'd probably just like target his pants or something. I mean, it's 1 cubic foot.
His pants, so even more to the gas effect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I mean, she can have 3 going at the same time, you know? She's pretty irritated at Mary.
Huh?
She's pretty
He's like, "Hey,
irritated
what?"
at Mary.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. What?
Yeah, she doesn't like your jokes, man.
I mean neither does Elizabeth.
No, that's
Yeah,
the.
see?
I know, and he doesn't even like his jokes.
Yeah, so for you, maybe we'll just make really creepy music play next to your ear every hour when she wakes up. That lasts for an hour
Oh my god.
and give you nightmares.
It's like being an asshole. Is
Oh
what
my
this is. This is you wrote this shit in just so you can be an asshole. That's what you did.
What? The only
Well-
person she doesn't mind so far is Arrow, and Arrow's been really helpful.
Joke's on
I've
you.
been helpful.
He's used to it. Joke's on you. He's used to it. He sleeps just fine.
Wait, who? Me?
Yeah, well, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Creepy music.
yeah, fine.
Yeah, did you see that you slept just fine the next morning, so she'd have to think of something even more sinister. But no, she doesn't do that.
Yeah, apparently.
wait. Oh, so she doesn't do the music thing?
No,
or just-
no, she doesn't do the music thing. She'll only torture one person at a time.
Oh.
She's annoyed at Mary, but she's not triggered.
Yes. Annoyed but not triggered. That's it, as far as Izzy's concerned.
My character's passed out.
Glad you can get some sleep.
You don't think you sleep just fine?
I mean, I'd have to roll for it, I guess, but
How badly the smell keeps you at?
sure. Where's it at? I'll roll for it. What do I need to roll?
Constitution.
Do I need to roll a Constitution?
Nah, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure as a rock gnome, I've got a pretty good like Constitution to be able to withstand the smell. And I'm
You're
away
fine. You
from
sleep
it.
just fine.
Suck my dick!
Wow. My
Oh.
spell save DC is 15.
Yeah, but this is just an effect to keep him awake.
Yeah. Well, it's not even like necessarily to keep him awake, it's just to be annoying.
Yeah, so he'll still probably smell it, and he'll just go, ugh. All right, I'm going back to sleep.
See, you're fine. It's harmless.
Or just be, since he's blind and has no real concept of being naked, just throws his clothes on the other side of the room.
He throws the clothes onto the bed next to you, and I know no better. All right. Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
So, if that's the case, are we good for the 29th at 7:30, same time?
Huh?
Works for me.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, I'm glad everyone had fun.
Mm-hmm.